Okay, I think we are live. Hopefully, I'm still. I need to relearn all this first off, guys. It's been a good 3 months. I think 2 or 3 months. Hopefully, so yeah. Please forgive me as I try to relearn everything on how to stream for the most part. But I think we are live. Yeah. Yes. Hello everyone. How you all doing? It's been again, like I said, it's been a while. Hopefully, you all have been doing well. Actually, let me actually fix this real quick. Sorry about that. It's because this whole thing is okay. There you go. I haven't actually used this thing in a while, so I need to fix that over here. But anyway, but yes, hey, Sideline, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully, you're doing pretty well. Actually, yeah. Before we begin, let me say hello in the chat, of course, as always. Um, Says hello, Lily. Hope you're doing pretty well. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think. Well, I've seen everyone else. I've been gone for about, yeah, like I said, 2 or 3 months. So today's like the first official day I kind of come back, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, because I've been even away from like YouTube in general, at least on this account, per se. But I've been kind of mostly on my own time. But yeah, how's everyone doing? But yes, welcome, Lily. Hope you're doing pretty well. Good to see you as always. Hopefully school's going well. Next is Kazoo. Hey Kazoo, how you doing? Hope you're doing pretty awesome. Hopefully the streams have been going well for you, and of course you're keeping safe and all that good stuff. Next is Sideline. Welcome, Sideline. Hope you're doing pretty awesome. Good to see you as always. Hopefully you're doing pretty good. Um, let me see. It's Holy Totally Not Someone. Welcome. Hope you're doing pretty well. I think that's a new name. Unless it's different kind, I apologize about that. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. Um, Good to see you as always. Let's see. Yes, I see the reference. Yes, I remember from, I think, Kazoo stream. I think y'all had done something similar to that. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Um, Next is Jax. Welcome, Jax. Hope you're doing pretty well. Man, I wish I could watch. I'm at work right now, but if I could try. No problem. No problem, Jax. Again, yeah, no worries at all. Of course, it's like, yeah, like right now it's like between lunch and then like at the workplace. I completely understand. It's been, yeah, also especially during the holidays, it's been kind of busy. Preparing for the holidays, so yeah, hopefully, but always all good to see you as always though. Really do appreciate you stopping by, definitely. I'm waiting for school. Oh yeah, so true, Grace. Yeah, same here. Well, honestly, like we finished on Friday, and I'll get to all that stuff in a bit. But I mean, yeah, for me, yeah, it's definitely been a long semester. I'll say that to be completely honest with you. But yeah, really good. Yeah, hopefully you hang in though. Just a couple more days, and then next week it's Christmas, and then yeah, hopefully the end of 2020. Hopefully, thankfully. So that's pretty good. Yes, thank you, because I do appreciate that. Ready for school to be? Oh yes. All right, so let's see. We're dying. Yes, thank you, because yes, I'll definitely talk about all that. First, I want to talk with you all first, because it's been a while. It's been like good 2 or 3 months, so I want to catch up with you all. First and foremost. But yeah, tell me how everything's been, guys. Hopefully, y'all been staying safe. Hopefully, y'all been, um, you know, keeping busy. Especially still dealing with the virus that's still going on. I know at least where I'm at, currently there is a lot of well, it's been kind of like fluctuating with the cases. Luckily, it hasn't hit anywhere close to us per se, but thankfully it's been going on and off. We still been kind of keeping safe, all the good stuff. Weather day just doesn't change on. Oh my gosh, Starlight. If that was the case, believe me, I think it would be. I don't even know. I think the whole world will probably be in a frenzy at that point right there. Um, that's awesome. I can just imagine if that was the case. Let's see. Let's say it's fine. That's good. That's good. Great. That's good, Lily. Yeah. No, definitely with that. Yeah. I know a lot of people actually finishing up this week, especially in college. I mean, depends where you're at, but I know for some other friends I do know they do finish off this week. We just finished this past Friday. And then with grades kind of being posted this past Monday, so yeah, it's been kind of like, still kind of like lingering some end stuff, but it's been pretty good so far. But yeah, hopefully all been doing pretty well. Again, I know there's been a lot of news lately as far as like not just with the world, but as far as gaming goes. I've been pretty busy with that as well too on my off time when I had the chance. I know. I mean, I guess like the most recent thing I can talk about is like the what is it the indie direct that happened yesterday. There was a lot of good stuff, honestly. And I know one big thing was Among Us that also came out on the Switch. That's pretty cool. Um, I will definitely have to try that out sometime with y'all. I did just kind of got it yesterday, especially since I've never played it before. So yeah, I definitely do want to try that out. You know, as far as all the good stuff. There's been some other games that I've played. I've seen. I've actually just finished Crash Bandicoot 4. So over the weekend, so I was pretty awesome. Let's see. Same. What if the? Oh yes. Don't even go. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, definitely Gazoo. Yes, no. Yeah, but there's been pretty good some stuff recently. And then, yeah, as far as with that, there's also been I know some recent games like PlayStation has came out, like Sackboy, Spider Man. Kingdom Hearts has also came out. It's pretty good. I'll say that. As far as the Switch, not well. Yeah, the Switch has only been. Well, I know like Pikmin 3. Um, I know not really too much on the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity also did come out. That did also was pretty. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, haven't really had too much time to play too much. So I'm looking forward to kind of catching up on all of that during the winter break. But yeah, so far pretty good. By the way, guys, let me know if the sound is good or not. Again, I need it. I'm testing everything against this, like also a test stream per se. But yeah, definitely let me know if there's anything off balance with the sound. Really do appreciate that. But yeah, besides that, yeah, besides with gaming, it's been pretty busy. All that good stuff. So with that being said, yeah, hopefully you all been doing well. All the good stuff. So now with nursing school, generally so far it's been pretty well. First, I'll start with like the whole overall experience. Because I haven't really talked about anything at all actually. Ever since the semester started. So I guess like to kind of summarize the whole semester. It was busy. It was really busy. It was really hectic. Well, kind of like a good busy kind of thing. Every day we had like stuff to do. And like it was like kind of like in different mini semesters for the most part. Like for example, like the first like couple of days, well, first couple of months, sorry. It was about like it was clinicals. We did clinicals. Unfortunately, though, because of with the situation with the virus, we weren't able to go into as much as we were supposed to. But we did do some stuff. We did try vital signs for taking blood pressures. Taking sugar level. Glucose with the fingerprint. All that good stuff. Kind of basic stuff, of course, but that's kind of expected. For level 1 is what they call us. Student. And then of course, like as we went through, different classes like fundamentals, which was like, kind of like the main class over it all. And then we had the skills class, which was, learning the actual stuff, stuff as like, taking the vital signs, doing a physical assessment of patients, trying to do, I don't mean to like, be, specific, but like, doing like a suctioning on patients, performing catheters, things like that. Yes, we did learn all that kind of stuff. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, especially that class. That was like definitely, I think, one of the, I would say the easiest yet funnest classes out of all that stuff. Yeah, thank you, Kazoo. Yeah, no, it definitely was. I think one of the most funnest classes out of them all. And then I think one of the toughest classes I would say was pharmacology. And with that, so my phone thing is so that format thing is so you can see chat. Yeah, section. Oh yeah, yeah. No, oh yes, yeah. Because yeah, this whole thing is part of that way. Because obviously with with my visual impairment, it's better for me to like see it over here than having my phone down here. So it actually does like help out pretty well. Um, yeah. So sectioning what I mean is like like for example patients who can't who have like respiratory problems like tuberculosis or pneumonia, they're unable to sometimes they're unable to cough out what they have inside them themselves. So is what we nurses have to do sometimes is like try to do it ourselves by having like a machine and kind of like go through the nose, sometimes go through the mouth. It just depends how severe it is in the case by case scenario. That's kind of what what section is, and yeah, it can be a little bit comfortable, at least from what I've seen and heard. But it was only too bad learning the skill. Let's see, cathode, yeah, cathodes, yeah, yeah. We did do the cathode, yeah, to do it and like remove it, all that stuff, and then so it's kind of like it was kind of that was like the most difficult one I would say. Um, and how many classes? Yeah, how many classes I took was that's kind of like how it was different. Like in total, I took about four. But again, because some of the and I'll be quite honest, yeah, like throughout the whole semester, it's been like on and off. Because like they've been like they made changes like one day to another. It's like, oh my gosh, like how do we do this? Like for example, the one major change was my pharmacology class, which is medicine. Um, that class was supposed to be for a whole semester long, but because of the virus and all that stuff, it kind of made things a little bit hectic for clinicals. So what they had to do was, instead of having pharmacology the whole semester long, we had to have it like in half semester. So that definitely was pretty tough, especially because in other words, that's only like 8 weeks to learn pretty much all the medications going throughout the body. Like the antibiotics, the virus medications, the what is it, the insulin, other medications you may know, seizures, all that stuff. All the medications was the main aspect of the class. Um, it's about something. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Wait, I got now. I tried to send a message and I got Willie. Interesting. Yeah, let me know if it still continues because I know. Yeah, again, this thing is like still finicky, so definitely let me know if it is. Yes, for a bit. Yeah, yeah. So let me know if the message is not working out, guys. Let's see. For a lot, yeah, especially for something specialized like yeah, so true. Yeah, definitely. It's been like that was definitely one of the most challenging things by so far. And I mean, yeah, that I would say that took up most of the time. I would say. I mean, yeah, like for example, I'll give you like a week. Like at least like a general week on how the schedule was. Um, let's say hello. Oh yes, hey, classy. How you doing today? Hope you're doing pretty well. Yes, definitely a long time no see for sure. How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. Hopefully you've still been staying safe, of course, and keeping busy, especially still with the holidays coming up. And I know with the virus, unfortunately, it's still been kind of like going mixed. But hope you're doing pretty well, classy. Good to see you as always for sure. Doing pretty well. Thankfully, yeah. How about yourself? Hope you're doing pretty awesome today. Let's see. That was the L I got. Oh, Willie. Let's see. I mean, message. I got the L. Oh, Willie. Let's see. Four is the last, especially. Oh yeah, that was weird. I tried to send a message and I got it. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, yeah. I've never seen that before, actually, Kazoo. Definitely let me know if it still happens. Interesting. But yeah, so I guess like what I mean, going back to yeah school is that for the like a good week was like this is how it was. It was all mostly online. Mondays was usually either clinicals or pharmacology, and then Tuesday was fundamentals in the morning, and then afternoon was skills, and then Wednesday we kind of had technically off, but at the same time we didn't. We still had to study. And then on Thursday we still had fundamentals and what is it, fundamentals and skills. And then Friday again clinicals or pharmacology. So yeah, we are pretty much busy every single day. Not including studying or like the project time that we had to do for projects. So or like paperwork that we had to fill out because we did do paperwork. Um, that definitely was like a whole schedule each week. That how it was. I've just been plugging away at life. Hope you been. That's good. Yes, definitely good. That's good to you. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully things been doing pretty well for you. Yeah, it's been pretty well. Pretty well. Like I mentioned to the chat earlier, it's been pretty a little bit slow. I'll say. Not really too many cases as far as like the virus has been going on. It's been kind of fluctuating. Besides that, school of course, and then as far as gaming, I've been like on and off best as possible when I can on my free time. I just finished Crash 4 this past weekend, and I just got Among Us yesterday. So I'm looking forward to checking that out sometime with you all, and hopefully someday I can definitely join you all on that stuff, or do stuff on our side over here too. But yeah, it's been pretty well, thanks. But yeah, either way, yeah, overall semester was pretty fun. I really did meet a lot of good students, and actually I do have a little picture here. Actually, I want to make sure that there's no personal information over here, like, if I can show that. Yeah, we've actually had I met so many students. And I'll see all particular group. I'll admit there's some of the I'll admit the students I met were really some of the most like hardworking, really nicest people you can actually get to know too. Um, and I mean, I'll show you a picture of of us towards at the end. Well, it's like a Christmas photo that we took at the college or university, depending on how you say it. This is all of us right here, and obviously I am right there. I'm right there, yeah, at the very top right there. And then yeah, this was our professor right here, right there, and then yeah, all those students right there definitely. Um, and yeah, this was definitely I think one of the best semesters I've ever took in. They were really nice. I'll say that, and I think they were some of the most awesome students I've seen throughout my years in college. I'll say. Sorry about this. Let's see. Yeah, it says, hey, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Where you? Yeah, this is my first year. Yeah, this is my first year class. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm well, first semester you could say. And they kind of go by levels. So like there's like they count the first semester as level one, then next semester will be level two, then like fall level three and level four. They go up to level four. For the associates degree and all that good stuff. Just thinking, yeah, no, the Grinch, yeah, that was one highlight. They kind of like decorated the whole college, like it's kind of like a small college, but yeah, they had decorated like with the Grinch, um, of course Olaf right here. I think they had Baby Yoda. I'm not sure if it shows on the picture here. Yeah, I think this is Baby Yoda right here. Right, yeah, I think that's what it was, Baby Yoda right there. Um, so yeah, those like different decorations. That was really nice. It was really awesome. So definitely good memories on that on last day. But yeah, besides that, it was pretty awesome. I really loved the semester. It was really good. It was really fun. It definitely was pretty memorable and definitely a good experience. I would say for sure. Um, but with that being said, I guess I can. I guess now I can say what the whole point I went on nursing school. Despite all that, despite it was pretty fun and I really had a blast and it really was a good learning experience overall. Um, Unfortunately, to I guess my surprise at the end, I actually failed nursing school. Um, I I kind of I kind of didn't pass two classes, especially fundamentals and pharmacology specifically. And the way how it works with that is, well, if you fail one class, you kind of have to start a whole semester. Um, but if you fail two classes, you kind of get kicked out of the program. And unfortunately, that's where I that's kind of where I played in at the end. So unfortunately, right now I don't know the specifics. They told us not. They told us that they would tell us more in the beginning of next semester. Um, and they mentioned to us that yeah, if you fail two classes, we pretty much get kicked out. Um, and I wasn't actually sure if I was gonna talk about this, but of course, I mean, the half of the point is channels to talk about nursing and gaming, and definitely, you know, I obviously it's something I should share, at the end. Um, and yeah, no, it definitely it kind of at the beginning like I found out on Friday, and at the first day I was like, am I really cut out for this? Am I smart enough? Um, did I do something wrong on my end? Um, but I realized that what, I did try my best at the end, and you know, just because I failed this semester, it doesn't mean that I won't be a good nurse or anything like that. Things happen. From time to time regarding that. And yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm still kind of like and I'm still trying to come in terms with it. And even till now, it's like it's still a little bit trying to take it all in. And I appreciate the messages, guys. Sorry about that. But no, it definitely was kind of a bit, you know, unfortunate to find out about that. And I know I did my best at the end of the day. And you know what? It doesn't mean that I won't be a good nurse in a later end. And the um, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna give up. Thankfully, I think with what that do you think you need to take? Do you think you need to take less classes? But the thing with that though, Kazoo, is that you kind of have to follow the schedule. It's why, at least especially with the program that I was in, it's because yeah, you have to take a certain amount of classes because you have to get ready for the next level or next semester. Like for example, next semester we were supposed to take med surge, which is like a pathophysiology class, like where you learn about all the diseases, all that stuff. Um, and then of course we had to take clinicals, and we would take skills number two, and then with that, of course, we also take mental health nursing, which that one I would have been really excited for because I've taken abnormal psychology already, so that would be a pretty fun class. Was it lack of knowledge or just the thing with that sideline? And I mean, I'll kind of explain it, but the thing with that is for fundamentals, that class alone, I will admit that is a little bit of a hard class. And despite that, I studied all that stuff, and I should have actually bought my textbooks. I don't know if I can get them right now. The thing with that is, yeah, there's a lot of information for you to cover within that class. Fundamentals is all about learning the basics when it comes to like different stuff like nutrition. There's respiratory. We have to learn about like sleep, stress, different topics in general. So it's not that definitely is not an easy long class, despite it is a full semester long. Um, and despite I did try, doing different, despite I've been doing like different studying techniques that did not really work out, unfortunately. Um, and then the other one, which was pharmacology, that I do kind of blame. Well, I take the I don't mean to like 100% blame it on that. Although technically it should, which is like the time frame of the class, because it was supposed to be again a full semester long, but because of the virus and having to cut down on clinicals, they had to kind of cut the class in from 16 weeks to 8 weeks only. So that definitely was a lot more tedious, especially for that kind of class. Pretty much each week we had to go over 8 chapters on that class alone. Um, so that definitely was not easy to go through. And thankfully, at least from what I know, I'm not the only one that had that kind of experience or that outcome for that class particular. But that is something I'm going to bring up coming on into next semester when they kind of, I guess, call us in and talk to us. Just because, like, yeah, I do feel that that is a bit not why, because like even students who are doing next semester, who are going next semester for the first time, they are kind of getting the whole semester to do that class, but yet we only had to do 8 weeks. So at the end of the day, we kind of got the bad apple. Well, the shorter time frame, which was more difficult for us. Yet for the other students next semester, they're getting the full experience. So it's definitely not right, I would say, but that's something on that. This has, yeah, so true. Yeah, being online, so true. Yeah, definitely, Grace, definitely. I mean, yeah, yeah, even a lot of people mention that they kind of want to do a lot of stuff, in person. They prefer it in person. But yeah, to be safe, they made us do mostly online. The only class we did in person was just skills, and clinicals. But everything else was mostly done online. But that's kind of the main reason why I failed. And I mean, yeah, it's still, again, it's still not the best time, I guess, to like really think about it too much. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know for a fact that I did my best. You know, um, but does that mean I'm gonna stop there? Of course not. But I'm not. I've been in college or university for about 4 years now. And of course, because of some health issues that happen or some unexpected events, I've been delayed for the most part. Um, and for me making it this far, I always told my professors and all that, for me making it this far, it is just an honor because I never expected to make it this far, to be completely honest. Um, yeah, well, to a degree, honestly, but I mean, my professors still towards at the end they mentioned, um, you're gonna be a good nurse, and nursing is lucky to have you, and all the positive stuff that they told me, and at first I didn't really believe it, but till now, I mean, kind of going, recently, I still feel like I have a shot, and I'm not gonna give up. Definitely, this has been weird for yes, thank you, class. I do appreciate that. Don't be on yourself. It's only a failure if you don't. So true, silent. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what I mentioned. I mean, I gain experience from it all. At the end, I have learned a lot of stuff that I did not even know before. Especially with skills, I've learned a lot of hands-on stuff. I've learned. I mean, despite I didn't pass classes, I still learned quite a bit from the subjects themselves. Um, so I mean, yeah. So it's not like I'm not taking anything from it at the end, So I mean, unfortunately, I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm not sure what's gonna happen from now. But at least if I'm thinking correctly how it works, going by my college university rules, that's how it's gonna be. I pretty much have to start over. But instead, kind of what I'm kind of I'm starting to make a plan with this. What I probably will do is instead of going for RN initially, I'm probably gonna go for LVN, which is licensed vocational nurse. And the way how that works is it's a little bit of a different program, but it is a little bit of a slower pace, you can say, or like they kind of go by steps. In other words, like first it's nurse assistant, or kind of like a medical assistant, which I already do have when I was in high school, or grade school. Next, then it's LVN, then okay. How's that, guys? Sorry about that. Hold on, wait. Are you still here? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think while I was like moving my, I think I must have pressed them on my accent. So, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's all better now. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Hopefully that's a lot better now. Okay, there you go. Okay. Thank you. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not sure what I kind of cut off, but no, my next goal is to be going for LVN. Again, things may be a little bit easier, maybe it'll be a little bit slower. I really don't know too much um, how that program will be, but throughout next semester I will get more information about it, look into it, and maybe that is the right step that I have to do. And maybe thankfully, if I do get the LVN, I will be a little bit ahead for the ADN for the program that I was in right now, which is the ADN. So I'll skip like the classes that I was supposed to take that I took this semester pretty much, and I'll just shoot next semester classes already. But again, at the end of the day, it's a matter of not giving up. Um, and you know what? I mean, hey, things happen. You know what? I say things happen for a reason. Regardless. And you know what? Um, I gave it my all. That's all that you can say at the very end of the day. And I'm happy. I mean, I'm at least satisfied. With what I've experienced. I've seen stuff. I've done stuff. I've met people. I've had the I've had the adventure of a lifetime pretty much, you could say. So of course, I'm not gonna stop there. And it kind of sucks that I'm still gonna probably be going for school for about another, I would say probably about 3 or 4 years, but you know what, eventually I'll get there. And that's at the end of the day. But that was big news. That's kind of the big thing I just wanted to share with you all. You know, but I mean now, now with school over, I can finally rest. That's the main thing too. I gave it all my all, so now I can finally rest for a little bit. Before doing some stuff again. So I guess my plans now is like, at least now that I'm kind of free next semester. I'm not gonna be like not I'm still gonna be keeping myself busy by doing some volunteer work. Um, because I used to be a crisis counselor, so I figured, you know what, why not more than ever now, especially with what's going on in the world. I think I could probably lend a hand with that again. So I'll definitely be going back into helping out a lot of people with uh, people who are in crisis. Because when they and I'll kind of talk about a little bit like that. I've been I was a crisis counselor for about a year, and you see pretty much everything there. It's all online. But you hear like a lot of different stories, like people they've ran away. Some people they've I don't mean go into too deep topics, but some people attempting suicide, but they kind of contact us as a last resource for help before they proceed with the suicide. Pretty much a lot of like mental health kind of stuff that we do, that I've kind of already like gotten a knowledge of. It was really interesting time that I was in. It definitely kept me busy. And it was like a game changer, to learning, to seeing how people are getting mental health, on a day by day basis. And you'll be surprised. There is a lot of stuff out there that as far as like LGBT community, abusive relationships, suicide, depression, panic attacks, bipolar disorders. Yeah, the list goes on and on. That you get to see, just based and it. I'm not sure if y'all heard of it. It's called Crisis Text Line. And yeah, technically everything is done by the phone over here. Well, at least for the texter's point of view. But first, we have to be in the computer, and we chat with them. We try to give them resources. We try to give emergency support when needed. So yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely kind of a based on the situation. It's like a fast-paced type of ordeal. So it's pretty interesting on that type of thing. Willie Kazoo. So you've heard of it too? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. Yeah, I know. And I mean, it's I've been out of it for about like a year or two before. So I'm kind of interested to see how things have changed with them. Um, so it'll be good. It'll be good to kind of go back, I'll say. And I guess I can talk about well, no, I will talk, and I guess now with that I can also talk about maybe some specific stuff with the nursing with my nursing program that I learned. I can talk about with y'all. I can talk about maybe, well, kind of going back into mental health a little bit, kind of doing stuff definitely. Um, yes, that's good. Thank you, Simon. I think I appreciate that. I've never heard, but it sounds like you play. Yeah, Switcher. Yeah, definitely class. Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, definitely. Yeah, highly recommend y'all give it look it up if you haven't heard. It's called Crisis Text Line. I'll actually type it right here. Um, and yeah, it's a good organization. The only thing I will say, well, actually, yeah, because I haven't heard too many recent news about it, but yeah, they kind of they do everything by text. Sometimes they even go to like Facebook, different ways of messaging, also platforms if people are unable to text. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely a good organization. I was in it for about 6 months to a year, I would say. And we did different things. It wasn't just texting the people, but we also like came up with ideas how to better, the platform, how to, change. Like we were like even a certain age group, like from like for like young adults, and we were like from like a certain age to like a certain age. We it was like a whole group, and we had to like help. We kind of help gave ideas to like encourage the new generations like come into have this realization of hey this resource is here, how can we help out, all the good stuff. But yeah, definitely coming busy, and you know what, I definitely look forward to going back if I am still able to go back into that. But I'll keep all up to date on that for sure. Um, so at least that's my idea on going back into the platform for sure. But I mean, trying to keep myself busy in the meantime. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, yeah. Besides that, nothing else has happened. Hopefully, again, I mean, I'm gonna try and keep myself busy, all the good stuff, and still try to see what I can do. I guess to prepare for the fall semester next year. So I'll still keep myself busy, all that good stuff. But for now, yeah, I'm back. I'm back to YouTube per se. Going back into the positive side already and kind of moving forward. Yeah, I'm back to YouTube for sure. Now what is the plan? I don't know. I really don't know what exactly I'll be doing. Again, this was more like a test stream, also kind of an update stream. So I'm kind of glad everything has worked for the most part. So I think next we'll tackle a game. I guess next. Definitely sometime over the weekend for sure. I don't know exactly what we'll do. I have a couple of ideas maybe, but I'll probably do like one or two streams without the camera, just to make sure that the what is it, the capture card and all that stuff works, all the technological stuff. Um, and then yeah, definitely yeah, we'll continue with that, and then I'll see y'all one time at least before Christmas as well too. And then yeah, we'll play different games. We'll go back into yeah. See, even with the sad circumstances, I'm glad. Thank you, class. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I mean, again, we at the end of the day, we have to keep positive, and you know what I mean. Thankfully, it's the memories, that really do matter, and getting experience from it all, and you know what, yeah, no, which I'll kind of miss the students, but either way. But yeah, no, yes, probably Among Us will be a good idea. Definitely, totally not someone. Yeah, I can definitely do that one. Yeah, I think what we'll do is like maybe, because I do have one game that I think I did leave on YouTube. I just never actually got to it. I'll probably do that game first, which I need to look into it, and then we'll do Among Us probably next. And then that way, because I never played Among Us before, so I've heard good things about it, but I never tried it. Honestly, I know it's on the phone, but I never had a chance to play it. So I'm kind of interested to see how that game is about. I know it's about like finding an imposter or like finding someone who's killing the other players, I believe. Which I'm not gonna lie, I think you're gonna have to teach me that game. So it's gonna be kind of fun, I would say for sure. But yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. And then from now on out we'll do. And plus I kind of want to give back to y'all either way, just because for y'all sticking around despite that I haven't streamed for about 2 or 3 months. I definitely do want to give back something to you all. So of course, you know me. I always like to do at least a small giveaway. So definitely before the holidays, I'll do something small. Maybe like nothing too huge. Maybe like one or two $5 or $10 eShop gift cards. So definitely look forward to that. Um, Especially those for those of you stick around. So I do appreciate that. So we'll do that of course. And yeah, I mean at the end of the day, again, this is all a hobby. This is definitely something that I enjoy doing in my free time whenever I have the chance. So yeah, we'll definitely do a giveaway. We'll do back to multiple games, all the good stuff. And then yeah, I mean as far as next year, I really don't know. I don't know. We'll see what 2021 has to do. Definitely. It's been fun. I'll let you help. Yes, thank you, class. I appreciate that. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yes, definitely. Because yeah, and again, now that I'm back, I'll definitely go back to your streams as well. Especially because again, I've been out this whole time, so definitely need to join back to you. Also, Kazoo, definitely we'll see you on for sure. Actually, I wonder if the bot is still going on. If y'all don't know Kazoo, of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all do know who she is, but definitely do check her out. I don't know if the bot is on. It may or may not be, but if not, go check out Kazoo. All that good stuff. She does amazing streams as far as with Nintendo, Splatoon, Smash, Mario Kart. Among Us, all the good stuff, definitely. Um, yeah, Kazoo Streams, yes, definitely, yeah. Okay, I guess that my bar's not on. Never mind. I'm sorry, Kazoo. I tried though, but at least there's a shout out. Actually, I wonder, can I get the link? Hold on. Of course, the bot never works. So I always have to do it manually at the end of the day. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, there you go. And I know what. Yes, classy. Definitely do check out for sure. Definitely. Let's see. There you go. And gotcha. Okay, there you go. Okay, I got that one now. Yes, thank you, bot. Good to see that the bot is still reliable as always for sure. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, yeah, I got it. But thank you. I do appreciate that. But yeah, either way, guys, yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back, thankfully. So why don't we end off 2020 on a high note? Yes, thank you. Yes, never heard of this Kazoo Plus. I have to check them out. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Yes, thank you, Kazoo. I do appreciate that. Yes, an indie world came out. Yeah, so true. Yeah, definitely toying on someone. Yeah, I kind of just mentioned. I kind of mentioned in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, there was a lot of good games coming out yesterday. There was Among Us, of course, the big one. And then there was also like some other small ones. Some games I never heard of, which I may check out sometime for sure. Who the fuck is so true, right? Yeah, who's Kazoo, right? Definitely. Yeah, I'm the same both silent. So true. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, so true. Yeah, it was really good. It was really awesome. Oh, no, wait, oh, Ty. No, Ty. Oh my gosh, Ty. Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, okay. Let me read the message here because I can't actually see it. Oh my gosh. Well, hey Ty, how you doing? Hopefully doing pretty awesome. Good to see you as always. Let me read out your message because it doesn't show up the messenger, but I can actually read it off of here. Let's see. As sorry as I am for the. Oh, okay. Actually, I can't actually read that. Hold on. Sorry about it, guys. I'm gonna have to actually. Yeah, can we get some Thai hype in the chat, guys? We really appreciate that. Let's see. So as I am. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Hold on. Okay, let me just read like this, guys. So let's see. Sorry as I am to hear the news. Uh, who would call, text, and get your help as a resource would be very lucky indeed. Keep going. Keep being positive. You've got this, and you're not. You got our support. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Ty. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot, definitely. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, no, I really appreciate that. Again, it's definitely. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, it really means a lot to me. Yeah, because especially because since I never was, I didn't expect to, well, one, I didn't make it. I didn't expect to make it this far, but to have, unfortunately not passed. That's fine. That's fine at the end of the day. But you know what? We got to keep going. Keep going forward, and we really need to, kind of worry about, other people, who definitely help. So I'm really glad that that I'm still going to be able to help out in some way, and that's kind of what I want to do at the end. Whether it is like nursing. I just want to help out people, and that's kind of why I guess that's why I'm not waiting at this point, just because I want to help out in some way, shape, or form. Because despite we were still students, I actually helped quite a bit as far as like with the people in the hospital. And I mean, just because I may be able to tell some stories that I have experienced, so maybe keep an eye out for that if I'm able to. A big yes, no see how tall. Hope your beverages perfect temperature and there are no wax in shoes. I'm happy to have caught this out there. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, thank you, Ty. Good to see you. Good to see you. First of all, it's been a while. Hopefully, you're doing pretty awesome. Thank you so much for the. Yes, thank you. Yes, how do you, yes, it's because Ty donated because that's why. But yes, thank you so much, Ty. I really do appreciate that. Hope you're doing pretty awesome yourself. Um, yeah, so yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, hopefully doing pretty good. Hopefully keeping busy. Hopefully your music is coming well too. Yeah, it's been a pretty good time. But good to see you as always for sure. Um, but yeah, no, so for sure, no. But yeah, no, definitely, guys. Yeah, I kind of want to. I'm sorry. I kind of. What I was trying to mention was that yeah, definitely with that. That's fine. It's fine. No worries. No worries. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I'm not gonna wait till I wait for school because you know what, I'm the type that kind of like wants to keep going forward. So I mean, of course, even if it is just helping out temporarily, as far as being a crisis counselor again, that's what I want to do. And that definitely will keep me busy for one, and two, still making a difference, especially during this time. I'm pretty sure there is a lot of um, teens, probably teens especially, that are having some, of course, understandably, some mental health, issues because, like, with the virus, especially, school adjustments. Believe me, I have heard many stories. Even though I'm not, Christ counselor yet, but I've heard many stories like around even my place, um, that yeah, people are having a hard time adjusting. As far as like with family, friends, with the virus, with school, with work. Some are being unemployed. There was a lot of unfortunate stuff going on still. So hopefully with that, we'll still be able to at least make a difference some way, shape, or form. It's really also sorry. It's been so long. Things have been pretty busy here in LA. But with these, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, I don't mean to ignore the chat over. Sorry about that. It's been so long. Things have been busy. Oh, that's good. Let's see. But with these new restrictions, I'll have more time to. Really, that's good. That's good. Well, I mean, first of all, yeah. What restrictions, if I may ask? Because I did hear recently that what is it, California? They had some new restrictions, I believe, going out this past couple of days. Um, because I've heard that the cases of which have been also fluctuating though too, haven't they? Yeah, hopefully all that have been keeping safe too, because I know with that it's been, yeah, it's been kind of going a little bit hectic for y'all. So sorry to hear about that, but it's good to see. It's good to see you definitely for sure. But hopefully you're still staying safe and all that good stuff. Um, Unless if you didn't know, oh, it's Sage. Say, okay. I thought I recognized the name, but I was like, I don't know who it is. Again, it's been a while, so I do apologize for that. But yes, good to see you, Sage, as always, for sure. So I haven't seen you on my stream, so too is definitely is. Hey, Baha, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? It's been a while since I've seen you too. I do remember you. You're from. I know it's the next day for you, correct? I know you're from the other side of the world. How are you doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. Good to see you as always. It's been a while, but hope you're doing pretty awesome. And staying safe, of course. Let's see. I know it's so tragic, but I can't wait to hang out more. That's good. Thank you, thank you. Teddy has a name similar to me. Really interesting. Yeah, yeah. I know. 64 has been doing some streams too. At least from what I've heard. Which I definitely need to go back on Discord. And oh my gosh, I can just imagine like how many missed messages I have on Discord. Now that I've actually just thought about that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over 100. I think. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like reply to. Oh, I have a lot of stuff to reply again. Little by little, guys. We'll kind of get back to the routine again, but but we'll get there eventually for sure. Um, I know why I just thought Discord. I was like, oh my gosh, thinking of Discord right now, it's gonna probably be hectic with that. Yeah, remember me? Yeah, so true. Yeah, so true. But yes, I do remember you for sure, for sure. Yeah, so true. Yeah. Baha, I do remember you. Yeah. I remember for you showing up in the crash streams, because it's good to see you again. Good, I do remember you for sure, definitely. Let's see. Yeah, here. So remember me? It's one. Such yes. Yeah, here in CA, we are back to safer at home vibes. Well, most places you can go. Oh, close Willie Tie. Oh my gosh, so sorry to hear about that. Actually, those are county close to us. It's gonna have the same effect. I think on Friday. And I'm sorry. At this point, I'm just chatting with you all, just catching up. So um, obviously, if you don't mind that. But yeah, there's like a county towards near us that's having the same treatment this Friday. Well, a lot of businesses are going to be closed, and everyone's going to be like quarantined for the next, I think, until after Christmas. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, unfortunately for them, it's going to be kind of stay indoors type of ordeal. But at least they're being safe. That's a good thing. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten the same treatment. I guess because our area hasn't had too many positives. But I really don't know. I haven't had too much time to catch up on it too specifically, but at least that's what I've heard recently on our end. Um, let's see. Here's really okay. That's good to your stage. Okay, yeah. As far as with 64, yeah. Last, this is a beautiful thing Discord has, which is check all Willy class. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that. It's gonna probably take me at least like an hour to just catch up on Discord, so I can just imagine on that. But yeah, thank you for letting me know on that for sure. Yeah, I've been good. How are you? Been doing pretty good, Baha. Been doing pretty good, thankfully. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, been pretty busy. I just finished the school semester, so obviously we just started winter break. So yeah, expect some streams again from here on out. I'll try to let y'all know ahead of time all the good stuff. But yeah, it's good to see you definitely for sure. Oh, next as I've been saying you stuff. I know. I know she's been sending me stuff because I think despite I haven't been active on Discord, I've been active on Twitter and Instagram. So I know she's been messaging me some stuff as far as like with some stuff on Discord. So again, I'll check that out when I have a chance. Well, I need to re-download Discord. Oh, good. So definitely. As a nurse, have you heard what the COVID test can tell between the flu and COVID-19? I know the thing with that sideline. I know still information has gone out, and what I do know recently is that they are trying to make the vaccine available. I know in our area we actually just got some sample vaccines, and right now they're asking for volunteers to take the vaccine. Um, but whether the COVID test can tell, I've heard that there has been some contradictions between the test trying to come back for the flu and COVID. I do know for a fact that there is that especially with the flu, they get tested for COVID, and supposedly they get back positive when they don't really have COVID, just the flu. So there's like that contradicting that's been kind of taking place. So it's been like, okay, um, that's been interesting. At least I know, well, in my area they kind of like, well, I don't want to get too deep into this, but I do know for a fact that they kind of take advantage on the positives, unfortunately, just because they kind of get more funds at the end of the day, depending on on the amount of positives that they get for COVID. So yeah, they've been kind of taking a bit of interesting turns, to say the least, for the tests. But yeah, not to go too deep into that. Yeah, I've heard some contradictions between the COVID test, kind of telling the flu and the actual virus itself coming out positive. So that's something that I've been like hearing on and off on that. So yeah, I've heard some stuff on that for sure. I hadn't heard much about the flu recently, so I was curious about yeah, yeah. Over here, it's still mostly been the virus. I haven't heard too much about the flu. Thankfully at least. But of course, they still recommend get the flu shot, of course. Which I mean, don't take this as official medical advice, but obviously, it may be best to get the flu shot now, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, at least that's what I've heard as far as like with the cases and all that stuff with the flu and COVID over here. Yeah, I'm not sure about you. Hopefully with y'all hasn't been with both hasn't been too active all that stuff. And definitely with that, hopefully still y'all are keeping safe and all that good stuff with COVID either way. But yeah, definitely guys. So yeah, with that being said, I think that's all the updates I wanted to share. Again, there's still so again, we'll go back to gaming definitely next time, guys. Um, I don't know what we'll start off with. Maybe I don't know. Well, I'll need to think about that for sure. Maybe I'll do a poll on Twitter. I know a lot of people like to use the poll on Twitter, so maybe we'll do that for a start. Or maybe I'll do the stream that I had on YouTube prepared, and then we'll take off on that for sure. It's not been no flu, really, because that's a thing too. Like, and that's because they said the flu is gonna be worse just because now with COVID combining, it's gonna combine both. It was gonna be a good outcome, so it's kind of weird that thankfully there hasn't been no flu cases, but it's so true. Yeah, there hasn't really been too much flu this year, just mostly the virus. So who knows? Who knows how that's gonna be? But thankfully, at least we've been staying away from the flu. But they always say get your vaccines just to be on the safe side for sure. All good stuff. But yeah, again, I'm glad. I'm glad that y'all are still staying safe. I'm glad that y'all still doing well. It's good seeing y'all. It's really good seeing y'all. Definitely, I missed you all to be completely honest. Um, despite that, I'm still kind of taking this casually as a thing. Kind of still going live and talking with y'all. Even just talking with y'all, it's definitely one of the best things I could do. Just because I really do, miss y'all and just, it's been a while. It's been a while. So of course we're definitely gonna be, continuing gaming, catching up all that good stuff, and yeah, hopefully continue that for sure. No food see, I guess. Just go. Yeah, put it. I'm thinking so. Definitely Kazoo. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what I'm. At least thinking because if they have, yeah, if there haven't been no positives, that's what at least here they haven't showed any positive cases with the flu, just mostly the virus. Which thankfully for me, I have not gone out too much outside. I've still been indoors as much as possible. And, I mean, thankfully, even when we were in school, we had to do a lot of safety precautions. Like we had to like fill out a checklist every day that we were going into the campus just to make sure that we were clear of the virus. Or like not have any symptoms. Like even if we just had a simple backache or like some body aches, we were not able to go into the school. So so that doesn't. I mean, of course that was a little bit like that was extreme, but understandably they had to take that safety precaution into. So I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, filling out that form was kind of tedious at some points. So I was like, of course, let's be safe on the same side. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense at all, for sure, for sure. But I mean, hey, that's what it is for. I mean, that's how it is. I guess this year. But I mean, hopefully next year, 2021. Hopefully, better year for all of us. Thankfully, I've heard a lot of various things. Not just the virus, but even gaming as well. Some unfortunate news. Um, I've heard the main thing that I've heard is what is it? Cyberpunk, the game. I don't play the game myself. I've heard the news, but I've heard that game has had a parade for a lot of gamers out there. Unfortunately, um, so I know for a fact that yeah, they've been having a marathon trying to trying to deal with a lot of issues with that game. So I know the gaming side has had also some not the best times recently. So I can just imagine. I've heard that the flu is technically a coronavirus. And this year was we had Corona Willie, which was also a really interesting sideline. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Definitely. Yeah, that technically, yeah, the virus is technically the flu, the COVID virus. Um, it's why because COVID is the flu. Yeah, they all said it's not the flu. Really interesting. Oh, welcome domestic fish, by the way. Hopefully, you're doing pretty well. Good to see you as always. Um, yeah, I never heard about that too. Yeah, with the flu for sure. Um, I don't know. Like thankfully I know. And actually there was this one scary instance. Now I think of it. It was actually our last day for simulation. Um, and again, maybe I'll make future streams like this. Maybe talking about my experience more specifically. But maybe I talk about class, in general, maybe specific, maybe things like that, guys. But one interesting that happened on the last day of simulation was we were supposed to go in, but they canceled at the last minute. Actually, it was the night before. It was like maybe like close to midnight, towards the next day, and we were supposed to go in for simulation, but they canceled it at the last minute just because there was a two positives for COVID, on the on the those two positives within the same building, so they had to cancel that, and they had to they really had to like quarantine the whole building for like several days, and yeah, that definitely was not the best situation for us. I mean, and we didn't really make up the simulation, but unfortunately, yeah, that happened. And I mean, again, that's kind of what I mean by like there was like a lot of unexpected events, and like just like really back to forth like different changes, last minute schedules. I mean, if you mean by the media, then of course they're gonna say that. Well, CDC and the media, I think they're just lying to us. I think they just renamed the flu into something else and called it a virus to control people. That's just that's fine. That's fine. I mean, yeah, we all have our opinions, definitely. Domestic fish. Yeah, no, I mean, again, yeah, for me, I haven't really heard too much between like the flu and the virus. I've just heard that there has been some, there's been some rumors that it's been like some people have the flu, but they've been kind of considering as the COVID, but then some or vice versa. It's like okay, which is which. But yeah, no, that I do that it can be. At this point, we may never even know honestly. Yeah, if it is exactly such is good, such true. Yeah, but I mean, who knows? Will we ever know the truth at the end of the day? Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes it's just control is the word of the hour. Exactly. Yeah, so true because it's such true. No, but I mean, yeah. Thankfully, at the end of the day, as long as we're all safe, thankfully we're making out 2020. Safe and sound. Most of us staying positive, and hopefully with thankfully within 2021. Here's a good positive stuff either way. So crossing fingers that yeah, we do go into 2021 in a positive high note over here. But yeah, but yeah. With that being said, guys, yeah, I think that is about it for me. I mean, anything else, guys, that y'all want to share? Feel free to. Besides that, there's not really much else maybe specific to talk about. I mean, no, not really. Yeah, I mean, just like yeah, I mean, yeah, we're back. So thankfully, we will continue with the gaming streams. We'll do like one or two, maybe without cam, just so that way I can make sure that everything is working fine. And then we'll go back with cam afterwards. And then we'll do a giveaway before Christmas, for sure. And then we'll see what we'll do before New Year's for sure. Which, by the way, I do know the Splatfest is also coming. The Mario themed Splatfest is also coming in January. So maybe we'll do something again with that. I know I don't like to do I know I like to do like kind of like an event type of thing with a charity specific. So maybe we'll do something with that again. I know it's like the first 2 weeks of January, so we may do something with that too. But I don't know. I don't know. We take a day. I take it day by day, so we'll see how it goes. But either way, first and foremost, we are back. I'm back, thankfully. So I'm excited to continue on and going back to seeing y'all and definitely see what we'll do for gaming and in general as far as how this channel goes. Which again, I appreciate y'all coming by because I know like 99% of y'all are probably just here for the gaming side. I don't blame you, especially since I've been focusing mostly on the gaming side, but for the nursing side, I do appreciate for y'all just being here, hearing me chat away all the stuff on my experience, all that good stuff, and maybe I'll continue. Maybe I can also like show y'all how to do like some take vital signs since I know how to do that. Maybe do an assessment. That would actually be pretty fun. Especially like, how to do like an actual nursing assessment because there was a proper way how to do assessments from like your head to your toes. I could probably do that. That'll be pretty awesome. That I could probably show y'all. Yeah, that'll be pretty fun to do. Like do more hands-on stuff. Not just like me talking here 100% of the time. So maybe that'll be pretty fun stuff to do for sure. How's great seeing you, bro? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. It's been great. Yes, thank you. I look forward to yes, thank you, class. I do appreciate that. Thanks so much for that. It's good to see you all, definitely. But yeah. With that being said, guys, that'll be it for me for today. It's kind of short, I know. But again, this is just mostly like an update, test, stream, catching up with y'all, kind of a 3-in-1 combo view. Uh, but yeah, it's good to see y'all. Definitely, I really do appreciate y'all sticking around. Despite all the months that I have not streamed, so it's definitely good to yes, thank you, no problem. Yes, thank you, Kazun. Yes, I look forward to catching you and everyone else at your streams as well too. But yeah, we'll definitely catch up, as time goes by, and then definitely, I'll see you all around for sure. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll look forward to another stream, hopefully sometime this weekend, at the very latest. And yeah, we'll see y'all until then. But thank you all so much. If you did enjoy this for whatever reason, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And then if you want to follow me on social media, links are down below. It's gonna take me a while to get used to saying that again. But yeah, again, links are down below for social media links, all the good stuff. Please leave a like. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream. But if I see y'all over here or other people's streams, I'll see y'all over there. But yeah, until next time, guys, as always, stay positive.